style guide. Use casual story-written language to focus on concrete storytelling, then visual intrigues for electric guitar, electric guitar. Fire in the crowd, the anthem's rising high, every word a beacon, lighting up the sky. Hands held tight, united through the sound, strength found in the voices, shaking all around. It's the fight, it's the hope, burning bright inside, a melody that lifts a flame we won't hide. Anthems bring the passion like thunder in our veins, carrying us forward through the joy and through the pain. Ballads tell our stories, love and loss entwined, painting every heartbreak, every dream we find. like raindrops on a glass, whisper of a moment that we wished would last. Strings swell up, telling tales beneath the tears, songs that chart the lines of all our hopes and fears. It's the truth, it's the fight, spoken loud and clear, a melody that heals, draws every soul near. Anthems bring the passion like thunder in our veins, carrying us forward through the joy and through the pain. Ballads tell our stories, love and loss entwined, painting every heartbreak, every dream we find. In every chord and chorus, there's a beating heart. Whether roaring loud or quiet, music is our art. It knows the bends and breaks, our journeys and our scars, and holds the space for every one of who we are. Anthems bring the passion like thunder in our veins, carrying us forward through the joy and through the pain. Ballads tell our stories, love and loss entwined, painting every heartbreak, every dream we find. So here we stand together, voices strong and true. In every song that's sung, I find my way to you. I learned the streets by the cracks in the pavement, counting my chances on worn-out shoes. Radio humming through a borrowed apartment, dreams on the wall with a thumbtack bruise. Mom said, kid, keep your head on straight. I said I will, then I stayed up late, chasing a sound with a busted heart, trying to turn the night into a start. Every fall left a mark on my name, every wind fell hard to explain, but I kept my hands on the wheel just to see if the road was real. I'm still standing on the line with my hands shaking, but I'm fine. I bend, I break, I heal in time. This life hits hard, but it's still mine. Turn the pain into a spark, strike a match in the dark. I'm still standing on the line, and I won't let go this time. I played those bars where the floors were sticky, sweat in my eyes, but the crowd felt close. Bass drum pounding like a second heartbeat, every word was a deal I wrote. Saw my face in a cracked old mirror, lines on my skin getting clearer each year. Friends fell off, some stayed true. I learned which promises make it through every doubt. Tried to slow my pace, every loss taught me grace. I kept my voice when it broke, kept the fire when the room felt cold. I'm still standing on the line with my hands shaking, but I'm fine. I bend, I break, I heal in time. This life hits hard, but it's still mine. Turn the pain into a spark, strike a match in the dark. I'm still standing on the line, and I won't let go this time. like a promise made. Strings pull tight as the lights all fade. Hear the crowd breathe in with me. This is more than a memory. If I fall, I'll rise again. Blood and truth in every pen. Say my name, I'll answer strong. This road is rough, but it's where I belong. I'm still standing on the line with my hands shaking, but I'm fine. I bend, I break, I heal in time. This life hits hard, but it's still mine. Turn the pain into a spark, strike a match in the dark. I'm still standing on the line, and I won't let go this time. So turn the lights up, let it ring. Crashing chords, let the heart sing. If you're hurting, you're not alone. We're still standing, still coming home. Dusty roads and tangled minds, we found our voices lost in time. A six-string bleeding out our pain. In every bend a wild refrain. Through stormy nights and city lights, we carved our tales in endless fights. But every note was a hand to hold, a story fierce and yet untold. These strings of our fire, they pull me higher. From shattered nights to morning's choir. Power and heart in every call. Soulful anthems that won't fall. Love's deep wounds and hope's bright flames. Resilience singing out our names. When silence crashed like fallen rain, we bled our truths through loss and pain. The road of heartbreaks, twisted bends, yet every chorus starts again. With every cry and every tone, we found a place where we belong. And anthems roar, a ballad's cry, a bridge between the lows and highs. These strings of our fire, they pull me higher. From shattered nights to morning's choir. Power and heart in every call. Soulful anthems that won't fall. Love's deep wounds and hope's bright flames. Resilience singing out our names. Underneath the roaring skies, we carry memories in our eyes. Electric pulse, a tender beat, two worlds collide in harmony sweet. These strings of our fire, they pull me higher. From shattered nights to morning's choir. Power and heart in every call. Soulful anthems that won't fall. Love's deep wounds and hope's bright flames. Resilience singing out our names. So play me on through thick and thin. Stab ain't one use casual, story language. To focus on concrete, storytelling, and visual imagery specific to these songs uplift and inspire, blending hope, freedom, and rock energy. With rings of love and perseverance, making the music a timeless global phenomenon. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes whisper, dusk, shadow, and form vocal emotional release. Purpose, main hook, and emotional Alarm clock buzzing like a bad idea. Coffee's burned, rent's late again this year. Cracked mirror tells me I'm older than before, but my boots still know the way to the door. Bills on the counter, dreams in a box. I tape them together with whatever I've got. Heart's been tested, bent, but it holds. I take a breath and let the engine roll. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight. Knuckles bruised, but my hands still fight. Every fall taught me how when the lights go out, I know what I'm made of and I let it show. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight, back against the wall, but my aim's still right. Every scar reads like a map, leading me home from the long way back. Yeah, I'm still standing here, the guitars cry, thunder in my blood, no alibis. If you're tired of carrying the weight, if the night feels long and the road won't wait, put your name in the dirt, draw a line in the sand, stand up straight, take back your ground. We're more than the hits, more than the breaks, more than the mistakes we couldn't erase. We're still standing on Main Street tonight, hearts wide open in the neon light. Every loss carved a deeper groove, now the rhythm's ours and we choose to move. Yeah, we're still standing, let the crashes ring. This is the moment when the broken sing. So turn it up, let the piano roll, strings lifting every tired soul. From the corner bar to the open sky, we made it through, we're still alive. Worn out guitar sits by the window, feeling the rain across the glass. Memories flicker like an old flame, burning slow but meant to last. There's a road that calls my name, dust and dreams beneath my shoes. Every chord that I have strummed carries weight of broken blues. And through the silence before the storm, I find a voice I thought was gone, a fire built on scars and hope, pushing me how far to go. These runaway strings hold the fight inside, bending light on a restless ride, from shattered dreams to the rising sun. In this song I'm never undone, freedom's name in every line, the heart keeps beating steady alive. In the noise, in the calm, in the pain, I'm free to become. Late nights poured over piano keys, where memories play and fade away. Every note a story told, a battle fought, a price I pay. The crowd may fade into whispers, but my soul will always ignite. In this melody I break through walls, turning dark into light. The drums hit hard like thunder rolls, bass grounding every step I hold, strings swelling up with lasting grace, carving out my sacred space. These runaway strings hold the fight inside, bending light on a restless ride, from shattered dreams to the rising sun. In this song I'm never undone, freedom's name in every line. The heart keeps beating steady alive, in the noise, in the calm, in the pain, I'm free to become. Runaway strings are my home tonight, beneath the stars I'm burning bright, with every sound as my guide. I find a place where I survive. There's a fire in your eyes, a story tough and true. Walking through the storms of life, nothing you can undo. Songs of love that built your heart, battles you survived, carved in every note you sing, the dreams that kept you alive. Hearts may break and voices fade, but you stand tall and strong. With every chord you play, you're right where you belong. We're burning through the night, with fire in our souls, rocking through the pain, letting the music take control. Hands raised high, dreams alive, in every heartfelt fight. In these slow rock ballads, we find our light. Roads are rough but paved with hope, your lyrics paint the scene. Tales of love and endless fight, the spaces in between. Through the strings and beating drums, your story finds a way, holding fast to what you believe, come tomorrow or today. Memories in every line, resilience in the sound, a soundtrack for the restless souls searching to be found. We're burning through the night, with fire in our souls, rocking through the pain, letting the music take control. Hands raised high, dreams alive, in every heartfelt fight. In these slow rock ballads, we find our light. And when the world feels heavy, let the guitar scream your name. Voices rise up steady in this endless rocking flame. We're burning through the night, with fire in our souls, rocking through the pain, letting the music take control. Hands raised high, dreams alive, in every heartfelt fight. In these slow rock ballads, we find our way. Every note and every breath, we're with a wall to climb again. Coffee cold and the clock slow spin. Bills on the table, dreams on hold. Every day feels like a story untold. Tattered shoes on the cracked old streets, chasing hope with restless feet. The weight of the world on a tired chest, but I won't let it break my quest. Heartbeats like thunder running through these veins. Every scar's a lesson, every loss a gain. I'm rising from the rubble, breaking through the pain. With every falling piece, I build myself again. When the night gets darker and the fight feels too long, faces pass in blurred out frames, some filled with doubt, some with names. Stories carved in lines and tears, voices drowned by all the fears. But in the rush of broken cries, I hear a call beyond the lies. A spark ignites inside my soul, lighting pathways to my goal. Heartbeats like thunder running through these veins. Every scar's a lesson, every loss a gain. I'm rising from the rubble, breaking through the pain. With every falling piece, I build myself again. When the night gets darker and the fight feels too long, between the cries, I find the strength to rise. I'm rising from the rubble, breaking through the pain. With every falling piece, I build myself again. When the night gets darker and the fight feels too long, we were parked by the river, radio low, street lights blinking like I knew our names. You talk about leaving, I said I didn't know if the world was ready for your kind of flame. Hands on the dashboard, heart in your sleeve, every word felt honest, rough but real. You said love ain't safety, it's choosing to believe, even when the ground doesn't wanna heal. I've been walking with my doubts like stones in my shoes. Still every step I take keeps pointing to you. If the road gets long and the night feels wide, if we lose our way just to feel alive, hold on tight to what we know is true. Dreams are always worth the chase we choose. Through the breaks and bends, through the rise and fall, I hear your voice when the silence calls. Love is the risk that pulls us through. Dreams can't outgrow. Every doubt still tries to slow me down, but your song keeps lifting me off the ground. If the road gets long and the night feels wide, if we lose our way just to feel alive, hold on tight to what we know is true. Dreams are always worth the chase we choose. Through the breaks and bends, through the rise and fall, I hear your voice when the silence calls. Love is the wrist that pulls us through. Dreams are always worth the chase we choose. Maybe we're scared, maybe that's okay. Fear means the heart's still in the fight. We don't need answers today, just a reason to run toward the light. I've fallen down, I've lost my nerve, still I get up and I try again. Hope's not something you deserve, it's something you carry then share with friends. If the road gets long and the night feels wide, if we lose our way just to feel alive, hold on tight to what we know is true. Dreams are always worth the chase we choose. Through the breaks and bends, through the rise and fall, I hear your voice when the silence calls. Love is the wrist that pulls us through. Dreams are always worth the chase we choose. So drive on slow, let the engine breathe. Every mile ride's part of who we are. I still believe, yeah, I still believe. No matter how close or how far. Style guide, yes, casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery, specific truth with iconic melody. The music explores love, resilience, and freedom is bonding millions to believe in dreams. Unfaced challenges with colors, but keep it realistic. And glide on it. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dust, shadow, embrace. electric guitar balance emotional rays. Electric guitar, rightful emotional release. Focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the powerful rock anthems and soulful ballads blend to tell stories of love, heartbreak, hope, and resilience, inspiring millions with timeless energy and unforgettable lyrics, but keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Powerful emotional release over the emotional peak. Blend to tell stories of love, heartbreak, hope, and resilience, inspiring millions with timeless energy and unforgettable lyrics, but keep it realistic to grounded. Electric guitar, emotional peak, when to tell stories of love, heartbreak, hope, and resilience, inspiring millions with timeless energy and unforgettable lyrics, but keep it realistic and grounded. Spellblind, use casual storytelling language. Focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the through timeless ballads and powerful anthems. these cliche words echoes whisper, dusk shadow embrace. Powerful emotional release, purpose lane hook, an emotional peak, electric guitar, open piano full anthems, the music explodes live. String feathers, feet on the pavement, eyes on the sky, guitar strings burning, flames in the night. Every chord a story, every note a flight, chasing what freedom feels like inside. Voltage in my veins, the crowd starts to sway. This song's not just music, it's the words I can't say. Soaring high above the city lights, with every riff I touch the sky. Passion traveling through my soul's fire. These anthems build the dreams we desire. We never back down, we never give in. Life's a ride and this is how we begin. Midnight reflections in a rear view glance, battles we face, the chances and plans, each note a reminder that we'll stand tall, like a lighthouse beam when the night starts to fall. Fists in the air, the heartbeat aligns. This rhythm tells stories beyond space and time. Soaring high above the city lights, with every riff I touch above the city lights. With every riff I touch the sky. Passion driving through my soul's fire. These anthems build the dreams we desire. We never back down, we never give in. Life's so right and this is how we begin. Style guide, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete story terrain and visual image specific to the through. Timeless bounds and power